What is up? Welcome to my channel if you're new, or welcome back to my channel. In this video I am recreating another Instagram look for you guys. This is the second look that I posted on my Instagram whenever I first started back in August of 2018. I'm starting a series. If you missed the first video, I have it linked somewhere in the cards down below at the end screen, whichever you get to first. But yeah, I'm starting a series on my channel where I recreate the makeup looks that I posted on my Instagram in the past, and I'm going through all of them, or as many as I have, until I'm done or I post more. I don't know yet, but that is what we're going to be doing on this channel from now on, along with the BoxyCharm posts, other makeup tutorials, things like that. So I'm super excited. It gives me something to look forward to, and I just want to see how far I've come, I guess, as far as makeup, because some of these posts were from almost 2 years ago, and I just want to know if I've gotten better, if I've gotten worse, if it's the same. And it's just something like I said, just something fun to do. So anyway, everything that I use will be linked down in the description below if you want to go check that out. And yeah, if you want to see how I got this really pretty eye look from Instagram, then just keep watching. Okay, so I kind of shifted my background a little bit, or kind of shifted the camera, I mean, to kind of get more of those two little pictures. I think they're kind of cute, and I'm just tired of sitting in front of this white backdrop. We're in the process of remodeling some rooms right now. Hopefully within the next couple months I will be able to get a new background once one of the rooms is finished, so I'm super excited about that. But anyway, so the next look we're going to be creating, as I already mentioned, is the second look ever posted on my Instagram. And I'll insert a picture here, but I actually do have the majority of the products for this look. Super easy, super simple, which is amazing because I have to go I think I have to go somewhere today, it depends. But anyway, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do one of my eyes, and then I will come back and we will go from there. Okay, so this is as close as I could get this eye. We're gonna go ahead and do this eye. So I believe, because I went in with a whole bunch of colors because I was trying to get it the way the picture looked, as close as I can get it, because in that picture I did list more details, but I didn't use the exact colors that I used. So I'm gonna go on my lid with the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion and put that on. And then I'm gonna take just a little bit of random powder and just kind of go over that. I'm going in to the 25B palette, and I'm going between these two shades right here, and that'll be a transition shade. So the one time I get my lashes to lay down perfectly, the corner is bothering me. So I'm also going to take this shade right here and kind of go over what we just did, just kind of darkening that transition color a little bit more. Okay, so the next shades, couple shades actually, I'm going to be dipping into is this one right here from that same palette. I'm also taking the 25A palette, and I'm going into this shade right here. Mixing those together and taking the same brush, working it like on the outer corner and into the crease. Doesn't have to be too perfect. After blending that out, I went back into the 25B palette, and I believe I went between this shade right here and this shade over here, and I placed that where we put the lash shades, and I worked it through the crease and into the outer corner. And then I'm going to take just an extra brush, and I'm just going to blend all that together. So now that we have that blended out, I believe the last shades of color we're going to go into, actually just the shade, is going to be this bottom corner of the same 25B palette, using that same brush that we've been using. And I'm going to pack that on right in here, more towards the center of the lid, kind of into the outer corner and just blending it right in here. And then taking that same brush that we blended everything out with, we're going to do the same again. For the lid, the actual lid part, the shimmery color we're going to be using is from the 25B palette, and it is this shimmery shade right here. And I use this Luxie brush right here to do so. I also wet it with some Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray, and then I dipped my brush and I went to town. And then the shade next to it right here, I took that on the same brush and I kind of went over the middle of the lid, kind of blending between the darker shade that we did earlier and the lighter shimmery shade. So then taking this brush, that same brush we blended everything out with, and we're taking and blending all that together as best we can so we get it to our liking. And honestly, I think that's about where I want it anyway. They're pretty even, it looks like. So on this brush right here, that same brush that we've been using, I'm going to go in with this shade over here of the 25B palette. And on the 25A palette, I'm going to go in with this shade right here. I'm going to mix the two together, and that'll go on our lower lash line. Taking this more of an angled blending brush right here from Mall, I don't know. I got this, I believe, for Christmas. I'm going in with the 25B palette, and I'm taking this darker shade right here, just picking up a little bit, tapping the excess off, and I'm getting as close to my lower lash line as I can, just to kind of give it that smokier effect and kind of follow along with what we did on top. Next, I'm going to go in with the Milani Eye Tech Perfection liquid liner. It's this thing right here. And in the picture, it says that I used the Maybelline New York waterproof liquid eyeliner in black, but I don't have that, I don't think. That I remember, I didn't see it. If I do, then I bypassed it. But that's what we're going to be using to do our winged liner. Just a small one. I'm not trying to go too big. And obviously in this one, I was still new to doing winged liner, so it was nowhere near as big as how I make them sometimes. So I'm going to do that real quick. So as we're waiting for the lashes to dry, I'm going to go into my inner corner. I cannot find this. So we're going back into the 25B Morphe palette, and that shimmery shade, the first shimmery shade that we used right there, we're going to kind of run that in the inner corner a little bit, and then on the brow bone, right there. And over the top of that, if I could find it, my desk is a mess. I'm going in with the HAUS Laboratories Glam Attack Liquid Shimmer Powder. This stuff right here, it's beautiful. I haven't went into this in a minute. But I didn't use this. I didn't have this at the time that I posted this picture. But just to kind of intensify the inner corner and the brow bone, that's what I'm going to go over the top of it with. And then taking that brush from earlier, I'm going to kind of blend that into brow bone a little bit, kind of blending the two so we don't have that harsh line. So it says for highlighter, we use the Benefit What's Up and the Maybelline New York Master Holographic by Face Studio highlighter, which I don't have that anymore. We're still going to go in with the Benefit What's Up by Benefit, the highlighter. But on top of that, I'm going to go in with the Fenty Beauty Diamond Balm. This I got in Ipsy a couple years ago, and honestly, I think it's expired now. So we're just going to do that. I remember when this first came out and everyone on YouTube was raving about it. Well, not everyone, but a lot of people that I watched at the time were. And I remember that I was wanting it so bad. It was around the time I started getting into makeup more and more. I guess we'll throw a little bit on the nose and down the bridge. That on Cupid's bow. And then over the top of that, like I said, we're going to go in with the Diamond Bomb by Fenty Beauty. And I'm just going to take it on my finger like that. This Diamond Bomb is so pretty. So using the Maybelline Lash Sensational Waterproof Mascara, which, did I say what I used in here? It was more than likely this though, because this is, and has always been, for as long as I can remember, my favorite mascara. We're gonna pop these lashes on. And then it says for lips, I went in with the Stila Liquid Lipstick by Patina. In Patina. I don't think I have that anymore. Yes, I do. Yes, I do actually. Yeah, I remember I got this in a boxy, no, why am I saying that? In a Birchbox, I think I got this. And that is the complete and finished look. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up. That helped me out so much. Subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to follow me on my social medias at KateFrancis24 on Instagram and Twitter. I had a lot of fun recreating this look. I'm not going to say it's identical to this, but I mean, it's pretty close, I think, from what I could tell. This is a new series, like I mentioned, I will be doing on my channel from now on until I finish, I guess, going through my looks on Instagram and, you know, recreate them or whatever. Hopefully they turn out better than what they were when I posted them. We will see. On that note, I'm gonna end the video here and I will see you in my next one. Bye.